what is the position the Niners should target in round 3? Not the comp pick, the one in the 90s.
Wide receiver.
I'm with it on this. It's not a huge need, but it's such a deep, good class. Why would you not take advantage?
It's so deep. You only have 3 wide receivers on the roster. True. I sure as hell don't want Travis Benjamin on this team anymore.
Me neither.
So, like, my problem was you get to the NFC Championship game, and Debo and Ayuk, they were wide open the whole damn game. Quarterback was missing them, whatever. Pass protection, don't care. What they would do is they would sub out Ayuk and Debo on the same play and bring in Trent Sherfield and Travis Benjamin and do 2 running plays in a row. It was almost telegraphed.
Yep.
You've got to get to the point where you have 4 to 5 wide receiver options for Trey Lance so that teams don't know, hey, Debo and Ayuk are out. Guess what they're going to do here? Yeah. Because it was so simple. And so plus added to this, what happens if Debo goes down? Your entire offense going to stall?
Yeah.
Like
True. That's a good point.
Get something there. And there's also, this wide receiver draft deep.
What people don't realize is like after everything changed week 9. That's the Arizona game. That was Kittle's first game back from IR, and Kyle had to figure out how to get Debo, Ayuk, and Kittle the ball. And week 10 was when Debo became a running back. From that point on, he had like 60 carries and 43 catches. And in terms of receiving yards from week 9 on, Debo was third in yards, third in catches. That's how Kyle used him. Third option. Yeah. And like the main running back. I think that's going to continue. I think his running back usage is going to go up, and they're going to need, Kittle's in and out. Ayuk was the leading receiver down the stretch last year. They're going to need another wide receiver. You're right. And they could get a starting caliber dude at 91, which you can't always do.
No, yeah. And to say that it's deep is an understatement. Right. And you've got some guys coming off injury too that could possibly be there. And so I'm pumped about the wide receiver class because it's going to continue to be like this in the NFL drafts. But again, now is the time where, we have our big slot guy in Juwan Jennings, who's going to be brought back. No doubt about that. You need burners that can stretch the field now because you finally have a quarterback that can throw it deep, can throw it outside the numbers, alleviate the pressure on the running game. Take advantage of that.
Yeah, I like that. I would like going back to round 2. I'd like them to get a DB in round 2. They haven't drafted a DB in round 2 since Tart. I think that's kind of a silly streak.
But they don't value it, right?
Of course they don't. They should. I do.
I think the whole NFL does.
I don't understand why you have to have such disdain for the entire secondary. Like literally every other position group on your team has an impact player except for that one. Why? Because you don't want one. You think they're overrated. Like just get one. They might. They say they like.
I think they're going to sign one in free agency, but not J.C. Jackson. Probably not Stephon Gilmore, like a lower tier guy. And then draft somebody probably in the 3rd or 4th round again, or whatever we get for Jimmy G. I think that's going to be the corner pick.